What's up, YouTube fans? Wow, what a day yesterday. The YouTube Callout Challenge 2017, awesome time for the most part. There are some things that I thought were a little odd, we'll say. One of them being the YouTube Callout Challenge supposedly rented the track. However, there were a bunch of other cars there, as you'll be able to see in the video clips. My question is, how did that happen? If Cecil County Dragway rented it to the YouTube challenge, then that's really all that should have raced. The reason being, 717 crew kept saying, we're limited to 20, we're limited to 20, we're limited to 20. Okay, we get it, you're limited to 20 people racing. You know, the fans can just come, you know, as many fans as wants to come. Speaking of which, there were over 4,500 people there. That's awesome. $10 a head. Cecil County Dragway made some money. Anyway, all these other cars were there, and in fact, I think there were more of the other cars, as I'll call it, than the YouTube challenge. And there was a slow start. I mean, they didn't start track prep until 10 o'clock. We were supposed to start racing at 10 o'clock. And the other issue is, apparently when folks were pulling in, you know, I met some really awesome people there, and they said when they pulled in, the gate workers asked them if they were going to be racing. Well, shit, had I known that, I would have raced my truck. Absolutely, that's what I wanted to do to begin with. I sent a message to Andy. I made numerous comments on Mike's videos, you know, asking to race because I am local, and it didn't come through. You know, they just kept saying we're maxed at 20. We're only allowed to have 20. But then when people pull into the gate and the gate workers ask them, are you going to race? Had I known that, I would have just paid the fee and I would have raced. The other issue is things seem to really go slow. The track maintenance, when a guy blew his truck up, as you'll see in the video, the big Dodge Ram, that took like an hour to an hour and a half, and then a couple cars ran, and then about 1:30 it just kind of stopped. There was just this standstill. I don't know what the delay was, but it was like 15 minutes worth of delay. And at that point I made the decision I was just going to leave. I didn't want to leave early because I was enjoying myself and I was getting some good footage, but if it's just going to drag on like that and go slow with all these delays, you know, I'm 3 hours from home, 2.5, 3 hours from home. I can just go home, you know, and instead of sitting there waiting, I can go home and do something constructive. So I did. I left, and I missed out on some other good stuff. There was some other good racing that went on, but it's okay. You know, it is what it is. I do know, looking at the footage on Mike's newest video, that a lot of people left. Knowing how full the stands were when I was there, and seeing them towards the end of Mike's racing, you know, when he's racing his truck, a lot of people left. Even when I left, there was a line of cars leaving. That was at 1:30. Is that to say that the YouTube Callout Challenge didn't know what they were doing? No, absolutely not. I think the issue was that the track double booked for whatever reason, and then they just open racing to anybody. Well, when you open racing to anybody and somebody blows up that doesn't know what they're doing, and they drive the whole length of the track with a blown, whatever was blown, there was oil all over the track, that's a problem. So when they do it next year, because I'm pretty sure they're going to do it next year, and hopefully I'll be a bigger part of that, hint hint, news that's coming up this week, that it will go a lot smoother. It will be bigger, better, and perhaps maybe even whatever drag strip they decide to rent, it will be just us. I think that would have made the experience a whole lot better. And also, if we would have had a track announcer, you know, I don't know if that was part of the rent for renting the track. I'm not sure, but they made an announcement for safety stuff. However, there was no announcer to announce the vehicles, the drivers. You know, that really could have added a lot to the experience. Regardless, I hope you enjoy these video clips of yesterday's events. This is that F-150 guy. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, click the thumbs up. Please feel free to share my videos, questions and comments, and anything you want to type, enter down below, and we'll catch up with you later. Enjoy. Yep. Grew up in Lewisburg.
Technically, I am too, but in a different way.
I don't know what that means.
Transplanted?
No, I was born in Montana.
Ah.
5-7 out there.
No, the first 3 years of social security number tell you where you are. I left that small the first 3 years. So if you were born in PA or anywhere on the East Coast, you're going to have a number like 197. That's like a public profile. 9
It's
yet.
not even 9.
So,
No, it's 9. It's 9.
Oh, it's 9:30. What's up, boss?
I'm the guy buying the next Jeep.
How are you?
Yes.
Good luck with that.
So what'd you do to it?
I fucking wanted to blow it up. I mean, a few times. Then he went out and bought a C4 instead. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he even bought the C4.
Maybe what you should do is use some of your old Marine Corps contacts to get some C4, put that.
Matt details just give
didn't break.